Let's make another set of homemade cheese patties. So my friend requested patties for Christmas dinner because they live in China and don't have access to patty shops. Had to make them from scratch. Started with 4 cups of flour, some salt, a little baking powder, egg yellow powder, and white sugar. Mixed everything together, and then I added my frozen butter. Also added some egg yellow powder to the water and kneaded everything together. I used the hand mixer for a while and then I went in with my hands because that just worked better for me. So that's what the dough looked like. I want to see the look at orange speckle them where we see in the regular patty. Nobody can talk to me. Anyway, I moved on to the beef. So those were the veggies that I used: green sweet pepper, red sweet pepper, garlic, scallion, and regular pepper and onion. Then this time around, I also added some powdered seasons to elevate the taste. And this time around, I blended the seasonings instead of cutting them up and putting them, mixing them with the beef. So because I wanted the beef to be very flavorful, I added some of the blended seasoning and then I browned the beef. As you guys can see, it was very watery. So I drained the water. Then I went in with some curry, burned the curry, and then I added the rest of the blended seasoning, added the dried out beef, and then I went in with some more powdered seasoning, to taste, added ketchup and soy sauce. Then I mixed everything together, went in with my bread and water mixture. This process is called emulsification and it ensures that the beef is, very moist and it's not dry and it won't fall out of the crust. So anyway, once the beef was done, I set it aside to cool and then I went back in with my dough. So that's what it looked like after about, an hour or so. Then I flattened it with the rolling pin and then this process is called lamination, and I basically just, incorporated the rest of the frozen butter into the dough to ensure that the crust is very flaky. So I just put in all of the butter, roll it out as best as I could, and then I started making the circles for the patty. This time around, I really tried to make the shape really nice. Some of them did still come out bigger than others, but this was definitely better than the last time. So I rolled it out and come in with the circle as best as I could. Added the cheese, then I used a little egg wash to seal the edges, and yeah, so that's what they looked like. Them look much better than the last time. As I said, these are for Christmas dinner, so I froze some of them and I baked 2 for myself. And y'all, look at the flakiness in the crust, and this was actually so good. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna try to do a review when I give them to my friends, but that's how they came out.